Welcome, 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 everybody. Good to see all the AIs in here. You're welcome as always. G'day, Mr. Aaron. How you doing? Mr.
Doing
Manolo.
great.
How you doing, Peter? Mr. Clay, the machine, the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. Trying to get this camera to work. It's like,
Dude, that beard is looking good, man. Looking good. I like it.
I got
Hey,
called out for coloring it, so thank you.
I know. I didn't think it was white before. Silver. How you doing, Kylie? Great to see you. Awesome. All right, guys. So today is going to be pretty epic because Mr. Walt's not here. No, I'm joking. Walt is on. His daughter is getting her license today. So Walt has gone to make sure that he's doing what he's got to do there. Man, I can't believe his daughter's already driving. It's crazy. Time flies, especially with the kids. My kid's 9 years old. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? My son is 9 years old. My daughter's seven. My son still, he'll come, he'll give me a hug, and then he'll run away. My daughter's like, "I'll hug you forever, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna appreciate this while it's still happening." So, anyway, great to see you, Manolo. Looking good, man. You look nice and warm. Look at me. I've got two jackets on. It is freezing. I've got a heater on here. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, and it is cold. Hey, Nigel. Good to see you, man. All right. So guys, today is an open Q&A, so we can kick off with lots of questions. And with me, questions about strategies, questions about making money, questions about that. If you want to talk tech stuff, that is Mr. Walt. But I do have my backup here, which is Mr. Kyle. So, all right. Who would like to go first? Anybody want to? Yeah, go for it, Manolo.
Yeah, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, bro.
I have come across a lot of ads from you guys, and really good pushing the Falcon project.
Yeah.
And I remember he explained everything well, but I didn't quite get it. Could you go a little bit over how you guys are using that Falcon thing to generate leads?
Yeah, for sure. So what we did, Prospect Falcon came about,
Prospect
I think,
Falcon.
yeah, it was last October. It came about as an experiment. And so we ran it, and the next thing you know, we woke up like a month later and there was money in the account and it was just making money. And we're like, what the hell? Like we didn't even, because Prospect Falcon has no, it's doing its own lead generation. It's following up with people, it's talking to them, it's closing them, and people are signing up, right? And so that was the little experiment that we ran, which then eventually turned into the full bot system. So every now and then we run ads, we do little tests so that we can get some data and then we give that to our enterprise clients so that they can then use it. So we're right now just testing a new thing. We're calling it the one-click marketing system, where we're running these ads. And as soon as, so there's two different ways we're using it. One, we're sending out cold email. What offer was it running? What offer is it running? I think it's just a trial. They come in, they click, they come to the page, they see the home page, and there's a $50 coupon that gives them $50 off. Like that's the only offer that we've ever had,
It's
right,
off
Kyle?
their first month, or if they do it for the year, it's $50 off for the year.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's the offer. So the whole purpose of that is they come, they click, they sign up, and then they stay because it's great value. So the one-click marketing thing. So there's two different ways we're using it. One is in the cold outreach that we're doing. So it is reaching out to 8 million salespeople. Obviously not in one go, but over time. So it's going to take us like 30 years to get to 8 million salespeople, right? So anyway, so it's doing its thing via cold, but then people are clicking. As soon as they click that, we've now got them retargeted. So now they're starting to see the ads because the Facebook platform, Instagram platform knows that they're there. So we move them from in the pipeline, they don't know us, they don't know anything about us, to, hey, they've clicked, they've engaged, now show them these sorts of ads, which then brings them into our world. And then we can show them different ads. And now the ads are going to get funnier and funnier and funnier. So we're trying these things out. And then once that works, we then give that to our clients going, hey guys, look, this is the ads that we ran, this is how we ran it, you can go run it, it's for you now. So we do those little tests. So the one click is the first one, and then the cold outreach is the other way. Um, yeah, Does that make sense?
The Prospect Falcon, you are running that on AI totally. It just does everything automatically.
Correct. We don't. There's no humans involved in that.
There's no sales team. There's nothing that our team is involved with.
Yeah.
So we have a video for that, don't we? How you do that?
Yeah. We've done like 4 or 5 hours. Sorry, I'm
4 or 5. I'll find them.
We can. Kyle will probably have it for you in 2 seconds. So we actually broke down and went through everything of how we built Prospect Falcon, how we set it all up, and we put that up on YouTube. And the technology that it uses is it's got our leads tool, it's got CloseBot, and it's got. Does it still have SynFlow, Kyle?
Yeah, it does.
Yep. So SynFlow and then GHL. Those are the 4 systems that it runs. And a step-by-step breakdown of everything that we've done is on YouTube. So you can watch that at any time. Does that answer your questions, Manolo? Awesome.
Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate it.
A pleasure, man. All right, Mr. Patrick, you're next. And then Clay, I've got you after Patrick. Go for it.
Good morning, Johan. Good morning, everyone. A little bit of a newie here, trying to start up our agency. I've got a couple of questions. I'm coming to a point where we need to start structuring a demonstration to take people through the white label suite lead generating systems and the other parts of the 4bot system. I was wondering if you have a flow for the demonstration that you do for the lead generating, and maybe if you have an example or a video of that we can watch. And the other question is, and I'm happy for you to do that later if you've got other people having questions, I can't make people search work. I've never understood it. I'd love you to take me through.
Yeah, sure. So people search is my favorite one. That's what I start off with. So Walt and I have 2 different presenting styles. He starts off with the local search. I start off with the people search. Kyle, can you add my Fireflies note taker? I don't have any Fireflies note taker AI Genius in the waiting room. So Patrick, to your questions, the first one about the breakdown. So we've actually got I think it's a 27-minute breakdown of the step-by-step, what we say, how we say it, what we do during the demo. Kyle, do you have that? That's in the sales kit, yeah? The 27-minute breakdown of the exact scripts.
Yeah, I just put that link in the chat. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/sales-kit. There's also white labeled videos in there that you guys can use for demos, for presentations. We've had some of our partners even take those and run them through like 11 Labs or HeyGen and put their face on them and just run the transcript through. So it's them talking about the program using AI. So pretty cool to see that. Some of them have used them for ads. Some of them use it for cold outreach. So lots of information there and tools you guys can use.
And the smartest one that I've seen, Patrick, is one guy, he was thinking about signing up, and then he put his own landing page up. He grabbed the videos from there. He put it on his socials. He got all of this interest, and then he signed up, and then he drove all that traffic, and he's making a lot of money right now. And he's one of our biggest clients in the very shortest amount of time. And he used the 11 Labs to dub over Walt's voice, and then he just showed us his funnel. We're like, dude, that's so brilliant. So yeah, I'm amazed at what people do. So that was the first one. The second one is a people search. So let me just load up people search. Let's go here and okay, share screen. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. Yep. Loaded. Yep. All right. Cool. So I come in here. I go people search, and when you're doing a demo, this is key. You always you only fill in the description when you're doing a demo, because if you start to try and refine it on the screen with them, it takes 5 minutes to get the keywords right. So you give them the top of funnel stuff. So I'll say, find me all the marketing agents. Or let's find, who do you want to find, Patrick? Give me an example.
I've been, because it's never worked for me, business brokers.
Okay. Business broker, and then which location?
Matter, South Melbourne, whatever. Doesn't matter.
All right, let's go Melbourne. Melbourne, Victoria. Hey, what happened here? Let's go Melbourne. All right, here we go. Let's go South Melbourne and come down, and then I go search. Let's go people search. There we go. And then we get them, and then I'll tick 10 of those, and then I'll add them to the list.
Okay, so you got mortgage brokers, business builders, none of which are business brokers.
Good. Yep.
It seems to have gone on broker.
It's gone on broker, not business broker. So let me talk to the guys and see what's happening there. But I know what's happening. These guys have it's picking up the word broker. So I'll come back.
The business
What about the
broker
job
in
title?
paragraphs in quotation marks, because usually that will force it. Maybe
Business in quotation marks. Did you say, Stacy?
no, business and broker together. Business broker, like that. Like that's
Yep.
the old way that we used to have to search for things.
Cool. All right. So down here now, it's still
No.
still
How
doing
do
the
you
same.
get rid of those old results? Because they seem
So
to
that
stay
should be
there.
it.
Yeah, that's been a request this week actually. So we will be getting rid of that. But yeah, Patrick, I'll come back to you, and I will definitely get this business broker working because I want to target business brokers too. So awesome. Let's make that happen. Thank you. Kyle's already.
So you should be able to ask for their job description, like business broker, mortgage broker, that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. So where company search makes that different is how?
So business broker here, let's see if it pulls up. There we go, business broker. So let's delete that and then just go founder, CEO. All right, let's see. Where is my list? Nope, it's not. Maybe it's because it's South Melbourne or whatever. But hey, I will get that working. No problem. Thanks for bringing that to my attention.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, anything else, Mr. Patrick?
No, that's it for me. I'll listen.
Awesome, cool. Clay, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I am cold.
As it is 95 degrees here in sunny Orlando, Florida.
Dude, now you just showed off.
Oh man. So hey, I have my second meeting with the opportunity that I spoke to you about with the artificial turf. So now I have to build it, meaning the chatbot. That's their particular hang up right now. So
Yep.
my question was, before I dive right into it, I haven't had the time. Nope, let me rephrase. I haven't taken the time to build out my own 4-bot system. Is CloseBot still the best platform to use versus the native GHL? And the reason why I asked that, because V2 looked like rocket science to me. And I was like, this is another thing I got to try to dive into. I don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? Or stick with V1, but I know everything's going to migrate later on. So
high level was catching up to CloseBot, and then CloseBot just went a whole nother level, leaped with V2. So V2 it's super advanced and it's awesome. Like we love what they do there. So is it worth learning? I've had this conversation with a lot of you guys. Are you a builder or a seller? Clay, you're a seller. Dude, if you could just go sell all day, every day, that's all you need to do. So within the group, there's some amazing builders who love the tech. So let them do what they got to do. Cut a deal with them. And it doesn't I'd prefer it if you kept we had our little ecosystem in our group. But if there's people in the closed bot group who can build it as well. So if you put up a post saying, hey, this is what I need, and give them an outline of what you need, then they will come back going, I can build it. Here's something else I've built. And essentially you interview them and you go, cool, this is what I need for the project.
Okay, it's just going to be this one demo, so my overall goal is to get them in the 4-bot system, but I know it's baby steps, seeing that he explained it to me.
Yep.
So this is just the foot in the door, and then, once we're on that webinar, that's where I'm going to pull on you, because it's going to be about 90 people, and I'm just going to look at the screen like, here's Johan.
Yeah, man. Happy to do that for you anytime. Just hit me up, let me know when it is, and I'll show up for you.
All right, so CloseBot it is. Perfect. Thank you.
And find the people. Don't bother learning. Like, you might want to learn You need to know what it can do, but when it comes
Correct.
to building it, skill set isn't selling, dude. You just need to be in front of people. You need to be closing deals all day. Let
Absolutely.
the builders do the building.
My man. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Awesome. So, Manolo, have you used Zappichat? Yeah, we've got an integration with Zappichat, and they got. Oh, Kyle's already replied. Yeah, Closebot bought them last month. Stacy, she got it working in the US. Woohoo! Thanks, Stace. You're amazing. It might be an outside thing. I think so too, because when I typed in Melbourne, it didn't fully populate. So, I think it's the API there with the local data. You got Business Broker working. Woohoo! Awesome. All right, next, Patrick. Oh, Stace, did you want to say something?
Hi.
Yo,
I was just
that's
trying
it.
to.
That's all. That's all you got.
Well, I was wondering also, I mean, since you were kind of nerding out a little bit, which is an unusual thing, I'm going to put you in the hot seat there. Are you ready?
Go for it.
What's going on with the autopilot search?
Oh, that's why I had my phone a friend, Mr. Kyle.
Yeah, how do you mean going on? What, do you have a question
Um,
about it, or?
it's not working.
Okay. What?
I contacted like a couple days back. For some reason, like the searches aren't automatically pulling. So it's like I've been going into clients every day and doing the searches manually for them and pushing them to their CRM. So it would be really
Ouch.
great. Those, yeah. Hello.
Yep,
So
I feel the same.
yeah. So it would be fantastic to know that autopilot search, I guess apparently there was something going on with that. And that may be also part of, just as an FYI, that may be part of the whole thing with now the new workflow, because I
Yep.
know that the next rollout was going to include the autopilot search in the workflow. So that is probably where
Yep.
things, if you saw that meme on Facebook or TikTok where there's the programmer and he's standing in the room and all the furniture is perfectly placed and he decides to just move a chair and then all of a sudden the furniture is like all over the room and it's like hanging from the ceiling. I'm sure that that's one of those things.
Yep. Stace, you nailed it, and you geeked out on it. And you're right. We are doing the thing with the workflow and the autopilot. Autopilot is going to become obsolete. How long, Kyle? So,
Probably within next 30 days or so. Yeah.
because the workflow will take care of all that and it's better. And we're building in the, I don't know, have we made an announcement about the other engine stuff that?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Guys, there's some amazing stuff coming. Just give us a little bit of time. Stace, thank you for bringing that up. We will make sure that that's addressed and your ticket is taken care of. And yeah, that'll be number one on Kyle's list after this to make sure that everything is taken care of. So you don't have to do that manually because
I would love
manual
that
work
because that
sucks.
is such a pain in the ass. I mean, like
Yep,
seriously,
I
it's a
agree.
fun thing to do in the middle of meetings though. When
Yeah.
you don't have to really participate directly in the meeting, you just have to sit there. Like so I sit there and like I push leads through to people's CRMs.
Ooh. I understand. Cool. Thanks, Stace. We'll take care of that for you. Patrick, you've got another question. Go for it.
Yeah, well, nobody else seems to, so I'm taking the opportunity. Couple of things you were talking about learning this stuff. I mean, other than the white label suite YouTube videos, are there particular channels that you find very good to learn Closebot and Synthflow with particular people?
Kyle?
Honestly, the work that Bryce has done, the co-founder of Closebot, he's got great videos and articles in their help center. And the best part is you have the man who's built the system actually teaching it. So they're very in depth, very knowledgeable. I was going to say for Clay, if you wanted to learn it, V2, they've made it so simple to use because you're just selecting a persona, and then you're building the workflow for, hey, how do you want the conversation to go? Do you want to collect data first? Do you want to ask questions first? Do you want to, like, what journey do you want to take them on in the workflow? Or is it just for booking calls, right? If you just want to build out a booking bot. So they made it a lot more simpler with V2, especially the integration with GHL was one of the biggest challenges before. and having to create multiple workflows within GHL to communicate back and forth with CloseBot. That's no longer needed. It's now just done with tags to get the bots to work. So yeah, I'd say best place to learn is in their help center from Bryce.
Yeah, I've watched all them. They're not. They seem to be still needing to build lots of them. So most still, looking for other sources. But we'll keep looking. Other question, with white label suites, if you.
Patrick, just before you move to the next question, go in the CloseBot group and just ask what you need, and either Bryce will make a video for you or the other people will. It's a great group.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of good people in there.
All right. And then with white label suite, when you set up a sub account and you connect it to, let's say, go high level, and then you have a number of custom fields that the system creates, Facebook tag, pixel, blah, 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 blah. I think you can change, there's an area where you can fill in the name of these things. Is that to change the name of what the tags are going to be called, or sorry, what the custom field is going to be referred to? Let's say you've got a German client, or I don't know, Chinese client. How can you control how these custom fields turn up in their in their go high level account? Personally, I find it annoying to, I think this stuff should be easily grouped and find within tags. Why wouldn't everything start with AI underscore and then YouTube URL or that sort of stuff?
Yeah. So underneath settings and integration and CRM custom fields, you can set those to whatever you want. So if it is a language thing, you can set that for them. If it's something where, like you mentioned, your preference is to have it labeled in a different way, maybe for your clients or your team, you can reset those labels in here to, whatever you'd like. So it sends it over to high level that way.
Okay, cool. Now that's great. And now I've made one sub account, and now I want to do that for the next 100 sub accounts. Am I going to have to copy paste that every single time?
What do you mean copy paste?
Well, if I want all these things to start with AI underscore and then whatever you wrote.
Yes.
Am I gonna, whenever I make a sub account, am I gonna have to copy paste that every single time, or can I have a template that I can save and say, use this template for, like a naming convention to have all these things named? Otherwise, I'm sitting there, or my team is sitting there manually doing that every single time. And if you make one mistake somewhere, then whatever workflows you've built that you're copying, they won't work.
So are you referring to creating custom fields within GHL, or?
No,
well, any integration to any, but yes.
So does the
Yeah.
fields
So
here?
these are automatically created in GHL. You don't have to create any custom fields in GHL. So from here, if you wanted to update what's being sent to GHL, you would have to edit all of these fields in here. Yes.
Okay. So sorry.
And
Yeah.
yes, you would have to update that custom field that you're calling over in GHL. Like if that said AI underscore Facebook URL, like you're saying, okay, you would have to update that in every single one. There is no carryover template. This is the template. Or you can modify your own incident, like running of your snapshot in GHL just to match what is here. It's
So
wonderful.
what would be the ideal situation for you guys, Stacey and Patrick? Would it be to have this as a template that we can then roll out to all the sub accounts, where you go,
Yeah.
you use this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I know we've had problems here too, because I had like everything, like my prime example, I wasn't using AI, I was using social underscore Facebook. Okay, so now I had, when I pulled in leads from here, I had two sort of placeholders for my Facebook,
Yeah.
right? And so, that was, obviously well, you just need to map it correctly. Well, no, sometimes we have existing already architecture built into our snapshots, so it's just getting them to match and being able, and sometimes we do have that snapshot being used multiple clients, and we've got this like naming format or convention like Patrick was mentioning. So it would be great to have like apply apply agency template to custom fields sort of option.
Yeah, if you had if you filled them all out and you said, all right, like you have listed your save to, you could have save template and a little drop down box where you could select a previously saved,
Yeah, different templates for different sub accounts because you might be dealing with different things. Easy. Yeah. Cool.
Going down that path too, and I know this is kind of in line, but not really. But when you're pulling up like the initial sort of searches, like when you grab and you check so many boxes before you drag them over into when you're doing that initial search for business brokers, okay, before we go into the detail on it, and I select all of those records that are currently showing to me, before I do the expand more, see more, I want to see how many I checked initially. Was it 80? Was it 120? Like whatever, so that I can get an understanding prior to even saying, yes, give me the details, give me a running tab. You understand? Your screen. I'll show you.
I was just pulling on my screen. Go, Kyle.
No, I don't know if it was my audio, but you got super quiet, so I didn't hear the last probably 5 seconds of that.
If you can pull up your screen, I'll show you. Okay, John, let me know. Go back to the business broker. Okay, go to a new search. People search. Just go business broker. Show them that it works. Business broker. And then just do Dallas. There you go. Okay, and then just go search. You see how now, go ahead and now just go ahead and hit that select all, like that checkbox that selects all those. See how I'd love to know how many I actually just selected?
Okay, that's easy. Yep.
Because instead of right now I have 27,000 or whatever. I'm just saying because I'm sitting here getting people's data hand by hand right now, dude. You're killing me, Smalls.
So
and I'm trying to keep them from not going over in terms of credits and all this kind of stuff, and not
Yeah, for sure. So it's like in Gmail when you've selected and it goes, you've selected 20 emails. Yep, get it.
Right. Because then if I expand all, I want to be able to know how many that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Simple.
Thank you.
Guys, we love these simple ones because it doesn't take the team that long to build that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Done. No problem. All right. Next is Mr. Aaron here? He is not. So, guys, while Aaron's not here, I'll tell a quick little story. So he said, "Hey, I need to generate some cash, and every time we need to have a big cash influx or getting some cash, this is what I do. I'll run a workshop, and the workshop will be a one-day workshop, and it'll be between $1,000 to $5,000. And how do you set that up? What value do you bring? How do you set up the day? If you'd like to, has anybody done one-day workshops and things like that before? Yes, no, maybe. Yep, couple of people. Yeah, Clay. So yeah, it's one of the best strategies because you can go into the tool, you can pick the right people, you can tell them it's an exclusive invitation, invite them in, and say you need to fill a room at 20 or 50. Within 200 or 300 people, you've actually got enough to get them to jump on a call with you, show them the value, and then tell them why you've invited them, and then close the deal. So for anybody who's got a big tax bill, or there's a couple of people who reached out to me going, "Oh my God, taxes have come in." So I don't know who that is, but can you mute them, Kyle? Thanks, man.
What's up, bud?
All right, cool. So yeah, guys, if you would like, I'm happy to walk you through that strategy of how we do that. Patrick says yes. Okay. So Patrick, I go into ChatGPT and I'll tell it, "Hey, I want to run an event. This is what, tell me my top skill sets that you know about me already that I can teach. Create a curriculum for me." And then it goes in and starts giving me ideas of curriculums that I can teach. That adds massive value to those people. Once I articulate that, and it'll probably be about 4 sessions during the day. I'll say, okay, cool, I'm happy with these topics. I'll then get it to build out an invite. I tell it to build out an invite in the form of Dan Kennedy's invitations, because that's always worked. So Dan Kennedy's invitations are just amazing. So it'll then model Dan Kennedy's invitations, craft that for me. Once I have the invitation, I'll then say, hey, build me the, I'm sorry, I'm just going to mute you, Ray and Mark. There we go. All right. I'll get it to build out the landing pages for me. Then I say, hey, I need to give them something of value that entices them, build out the lead magnet and turn it into a little booklet. Now you can, with Mailbox Power, it costs $6 to send people a booklet total. Right? It's, if you're in the US, you guys are so lucky because it is so cheap. Over here in Australia, look, it's probably going to be about $10. I'm not going to go off track. I was going to say you can upload it to Amazon. Amazon will ship it out for you for $10. That's a whole other thing. So now we've got the schedule. We've got the lead magnet. We've got the invitations. You've write me a script about how I can talk to the people. Give me all the objections that they have, and it'll craft all those objections for you. So now you already know what they're going to say and why they're going to say it and how to counteract that. And then I'll email them. So write me the emails to send them to make it super hyper personalized to each person and why I'm inviting them only. And then make it exclusive on 20 people only, right? You don't want to go more than 20 people because then it turns into a bigger workshop. You're running around, there's too much. But 20 people becomes intimate. It's enough for them to talk to each other, network, etc. And then as they confirm, you go, hey, so-and-so's confirmed, so-and-so's confirmed. That starts building out the FOMO. I will then get it to write out all the email campaigns. So the email campaign for outreach, email campaign for the people who've watched it. I'll get it to build out a video, which now, for those of you who are shy, you can get Veo, Google Veo, to do the video for you. It's super powerful. Walt has spent the last 2 days just doing these awesome videos, and they're pretty good. So you're gonna see some cool ads of that Walt's created coming up. Yes, I'm running that for an expo right now. Awesome, Stace. You're a machine. You just never stop. So that should be now that little infrastructure. Once you set that up, you should run this, if you can, once a month, because that's, bringing in a lot of cash for you, or do it at a minimum every quarter. What does it do? It creates your awareness within your ecosystem, wherever you are. All the people in that area get to know you. If you make it about AI, people are just so hungry about it. So when you're talking about AI, make it about, hey, we're going to show you the latest and greatest AI, because people have an innate fear that they are missing out on, or they're not up to date with the latest AI stuff, right? So now you show them, hey, we're going to cover everything that's happening in the AI world. We're going to save you a minimum of 8 hours per employee with the tools that we're going to show you. So already in their heads, they're calculating, how much profit that they're going to make and how much time they're going to save, all of those sorts of things. So it's a great little strategy if anybody wants to generate some cash. $1,000 a head, 1,000 for a day is very easy. 5,000, they're expecting to walk out of there with some significant infrastructure built. So depending on where you're at in that, delivery cycle, that's what I would do. And then you can make it easy on yourself. You can invite people to come and present for you as well. So Walt and I presented at a mastermind, I think it was 3 weeks ago. So this guy charges people $25,000 to be part of his mastermind. They meet 4 times a year. So he had Walt and I come and present. And so he had a full day where they get together. And of that full day, Walt and I presented for about 3 hours. And so now he's only going to cover another couple of hours and he's done. And because he gets excellent speakers who deliver massive value, the whole room is just super excited. And then they thank him for organizing the thing. So I had another business here called Business Authorities, and that's what we used to do. We used to have events every quarter. We would fill the room with 200 CEOs. We would add so much value to these guys that the deal flow from that would flow through to my other companies. Here we are 5 years later. We've put that company on pause because COVID happened over here in Melbourne and we were locked down for 9 months. 5 years later, people still call up and still want to do deals because they remember that experience. So that one little event that you create can have such an amazing ripple effect. Cool. Any questions?
Was that Mike F?
Mike F. Mike Filsain?
Yeah.
What about him?
Was that his group?
Oh, no. That was Greg Casar's group.
Oh, because he has a group too. So tap into that one because you're already tapped into that. Just so you
My,
know.
I was like, how do you know? And so, Stace, Mike's one
Dude,
of
I
our
go
latest.
old
Mike's one of our latest
school.
clients. Yeah, he's one of our latest clients. So he's just launching. So when you said Mike F, I'm like, are you
That's
hacking
like,
into our systems? Because you seem to know a
no,
lot.
no. Because yeah, Walt like gave us a sneak peek to something, and I saw something else, and he had the groove.
Ah, there we
And
go.
then
Yeah, so now we do a native integration into Groove funnels. Yep.
yeah, I saw that, and I was like, well, I already have that too. I'm old school. Like I've been following Mike forever, but yeah, he has a group too that's right around that same price point. So I was like, oh, maybe you did that.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we're getting all the old school guys on. I've got chats with Mike Keonings. I've got you know all the old OGs.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's all coming up.
Cool.
I'm excited. Well, we're hitting up all the dudes with the biggest tribes who've built it over the last decades because
Ridiculous.
they just see it and they're like, oh, this is epic. Let's just launch it. So yeah. Um, Somebody put up there time to drop the book. Guys, we are launching the book. The book is nearly ready. We have finished all the legal stuff with Go High Level. The book covers all of these things. So there's a lot in here, and it will literally take you from making sure you have the right foundations through to getting sale ready. I think it's 410 pages now. It's pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Walt and I are recording the audiobook next week, and then when are we launching? Hey, Kyle, do we have a pre-launch link that they can register for to let them know when it is getting ready to launch? And guys, I
Yeah,
don't,
let me pull that up.
don't know if I showed you, but we built a game for high level called SaaS Empire. And it is a game that you can play and learn how to build your SaaS and all the great things that happen in your business and then all the bad things that happen in the business, but it prepares you for everything that can happen. And yeah, we love playing this game. So that's going to be launching too. We are, I think, like 1% away from getting the final tick off on that. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'm very excited. Any other questions? Lovely people. No, we're all good. Manolo's changed himself into an avatar. That's hilarious. All right. Well, I'm going to show you guys. So we've got presentations that we do, and we're always testing and trying out different things. So one of our slide decks has like literally 100 slides when we do it. Aaron's coming back in. Cool. We've got a slide deck that's 100 slides. But now I did a presentation the other day, and this was my slide deck. Oop, hang on, not that one. That's got 100 slides in there. Let me get the other one out. This was the weirdest, not weirdest. I was just sitting there completely in disbelief. This was my slide deck. Prospecting using AI, a demonstration, 4 stories, a deal, a demo, and a deal. And then I told them the 4 stories of how it all worked. Then I did the demo and showed them how we found property investors, how the restaurant used it, how the fitness studio, and then how you can find influencers. And then I offered them a deal. And this was the deal. So we offered them lifetime access for 1,000 credits for $297. And we had a 25% take up from that. That was it. So 25% of the people on the webinar signed up, and it's crazy because usually it's between 10 to 15%. 25% is a big deal, and it was off the back of 4 slides. So I've never done a 4-slide presentation before. I thought it was pretty crazy that just with 4 slides we closed 25% of the room, and yeah, pretty cool. Hey Aaron, guys, in the chat here is the link to register for the pre-launch for the book. So when the book comes out, you've got that. You'll be first to know. Aaron, you're here. Would you like to share a little bit about what we talked about yesterday in terms of the running a workshop?
Yeah. So I reached out to Johan, and long story short, just needed an influx of cash, and so I get to be primary picture. Okay. And Johan was showing me how to use Manus to basically create a mastermind. And today I was messing around with with Manus, and it'll even log into GHL for you, and it will start building things. Although I wish I could announce that it did everything perfectly. It could not enter. They could not type in characters into like a text box on the funnel website builder. So I kept having to make me do it on the panel. And anyway, but that was a great conversation, Johan, and I'm already working on that, fleshing it out, and I'm planning my mastermind for August 9th.
Woohoo! Fantastic. And where are you? 'Cause if there's people around, maybe they want to come and attend as well.
Yeah, no, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's going to be a one-day mastermind on that day, 9 to 5, and we're going to have amazing food and a great venue, high-speed internet, everything that you'd expect in downtown historic Charleston.
And what are the topics you're going to cover?
I'm gonna cover now you put me on the spot. Some context engineering, leadership styles, servant leadership, building a team that works, how to scale your business to $1 million, and kind of how that all fits together. Going to be networking with the people around the table with you, and building partnerships and having an accountability group too. That sounds bad, but we'll have a Go Collab group for the community so that they can interact with each other and continue to spur each other on. So that's the quick and dirty.
I love it. And you were having a bit of a fight with Manus trying to figure out the price point because it wanted to charge $2,500. What did you end up deciding on the price point for the day?
I ended up doing $9.97 early bird,
Yep.
and then $11.97 for full price.
Nice. And how many people?
30.
Nice. Fantastic, man. Congratulations, dude. And all of this didn't exist 24 hours ago. And
No.
now, can you tell them the structure of what it created for you?
Yeah. Well, I can actually, I've got a little note here with what we did. So I'm going to be running an event. I'm going to be private one-day event. So describe your event. Can you tell me, based on everything you know about me, what are the topics I could speak on that would deliver an excellent experience and have them begging for more? And I put that prompt into Manus, where I already had been doing a lot of work. So it, in a way, had some context engineering already built in. And I went through the proposal and made my edits. And then we said, okay, structure the day, then design the content of the day, design the lead magnet for the mastermind, design the landing page for the event, which what I've been working on today, refining, design the ads, promotion material, all this stuff. So it's still going to take a lot of work to take what Manus produced or to fine tune it into its final form. But, I'm going to be able to get this done for a registration launch next week and be able to have a mastermind within 3 weeks. So that's pretty incredible. And also, we're going to work on my existing network in the area here and just continue to bolster it. So, I mean, Johan and I were talking about how it'll just build credibility, because if people are willing to pay $1,000 and then they get to know me and trust me, then my my price point for the 4-bot system, I'm trying to get a bunch of case studies right now. So I've got a lower price point, that it won't be anything crazy. People will be willing to jump and try it out. So I said, Johan, I need some quick cash, and I also need people to jump in and be some case studies for me, and need a little help. And that made my year, that conversation, Johan. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Dude, anytime. We're always here for you. And Jared has just joined as well, and Jared is going to be running an event as well. Hey, Jared, you literally just missed the entire breakdown of Aaron's funnel of everything he's building for his mastermind. And then, Aaron, after you, I had a conversation with Jared and told him to do the exact same thing, because he was gonna. Jared, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. I don't think he will. So he was trying to decide whether he goes to high level, which is going to end up costing close to $10,000 for the Dallas trip. He said, "What would you do?" I said, "I would invest that money in my business." And what would I do? I'd run an event. I'd get for if you had a $10,000 budget, you could literally put about 300 people in a room. And that over here in Australia, that would be Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast, 100 in each event. And those people that you get in the room, they become your fans. Because if they've spent a day with you, if they've learned from you, then they're like, dude, you got to go meet this guy. You got to talk to this guy. And so that creates more deal flow for you. So that would create a lot of authority. It would give you a lot of credibility. Your phone's going to go off, your message is going to go off, and then deals automatically come, and then people do recommendations. So Aaron, I was talking to Jared about it. He's all excited. He's going to be doing exactly what you did yesterday. He's going to be doing that on the weekend, creating his funnel for his events. And then, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So Jared, there you go. You jumped in, and in 2 minutes I've summarized what we talked about yesterday.
And
I'm going to catch up on the replay.
What were you saying, Aaron?
Can I just add one more thing?
Yeah, man.
I don't know if people realize, but in Manus, it'll create full HTML websites. The only thing is, if you want to use GHL, like a GHL form, so it all goes in your system, you have to specify that and then create the form and take the HTML out and say, use this HTML instead of your form. Because that was my learning curve today. So I just saved you all a day's worth of pain and agony.
and guys, when it was who was it? It was Lisa who came on about 2 weeks ago, and she said she got Manus to teach her how to use Go High Level. And so she just sat there for a week and just said, teach me how to do this, teach me how to do this. And it was on her screen clicking and showing her within her account how to do things. So from there, I suggested to Aaron, hey, you can get it to go in and build out the landing pages for you. And so that's what he's saying. Manus went in, clicked, and started deploying everything there. He did have to go and type in stuff, Guys, we've got AI, and now we're getting to the point where we're like, man, are you serious? I got to type? Come on. I also, Aaron, I showed you a technology that we use, which is called Whisper. So Whisper is one of the greatest tools that we have, that we just talk to the computer now. And so if you haven't used it, I'm going to put the link in here. There you go. That's Whisper Flow. Use it. And all you do is you press 2 buttons. I smash out my emails now. I do my emails once a week. I smash out my emails in about an hour, which used to take me between 4 to 5 hours. Because you talk at 130 words a minute. You type at, I think it's, I don't know, 60 or 80 per minute or something like that. But either way, I can talk more. So I just press that, talk, it articulates everything, and then it distills the information, and then it'll put it in the email and send off. So yeah, a very, very cool tool. There you go. I put that link in the chat for you. All right.
It's not in the chat, Johan. You must have shared it to someone else.
Okay. Let me just grab it again. And
oh, sorry. No, it is. It is just it wasn't a link. So.
Yep. Awesome. And there it is. Cool. All right. So does anybody want to share anything else? We've got 11 minutes left. Mr. Rory, it's been a while since we've seen you. We missed you, bro.
Yeah, I've been a bit unwell. I'm still a bit croaky, so that's why I was a little late this morning. And then I just realized I didn't have my camera on because I was eating my breakfast, and then I was like, oh, hang on, I haven't even got my camera on. I'm like a ghost. But I have been here most of the time.
Hey, dude, give us an update. How are those couple of big deals going?
Still sort of trucking along. I spoke to Jack yesterday about the other thing. The main guy's back from Bali now, so that should be kicking off today. But it's all sort of lined up and ready to go. The other one, I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm just fingers crossed. So yeah, it all went quite well. I got a little bit tripped up because the UI had changed. I was like trying to do a thing and it wasn't working. Oh, this is embarrassing. It's like, they've just changed the UI. Don't worry, we're always keeping up to date with the latest developments. I'll get the tech team to follow this up. Don't worry. I was like, shit. And then Closebot didn't work properly. I think because of V2. I replicated it. I got one of the people in the room. I put their details into the $50 off thing, and I put my phone number. It responded, and then it stopped responding. I had to quickly go, oh, look, we'll jump into the next thing. You've sort of seen how it works now. But I was like, damn.
Yep,
Anyway,
moving on the fly, especially with tech when things are changing. And
yeah.
we had a conversation about the new workflow builder, which Kyle gave a great. You can watch the recording on that. But yeah, the workflow builder is very, very cool. And Kyle
Cool.
has had
Was that
all
Wednesday's thing? That was Wednesday's thing.
like literally
Oh, okay.
this morning.
Yeah,
Earlier.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Oh yeah, actually, Walt did a big walkthrough of the workflow last Friday, wasn't it, Kyle? Yeah. So last Friday he did a whole walkthrough of. It's Friday here for us, by the way. So last Thursday he did a big walkthrough of that. Awesome. All right. Room's over to you guys. We've got 9 minutes left. And if you don't have questions, we will end early.
I might just jump in. So just jumping back, I know you were showing those CRM custom fields in the leads tool. Can you just explain how they work again?
Yeah, go for it, Kyle.
The custom fields.
Yeah, is that like when you're building out your funnels in GHL and it says intro by AI, is that sort of linked into what it's pulling with the AI data from here? Is that how this all works? Just if you could sort of walk through that, because it's got Facebook URL. Yeah, that I just kind of
Yeah.
saw all that. I was like,
Let me
that's
go
quite
back.
new, isn't it? That hasn't been there before, has it? Is this quite new? Or have I just never
No,
noticed?
no, we've had it for I'm not sure the exact timeline, but it's not new.
Oh, okay, never
But
noticed.
yeah, but
Hmm.
yeah, and we've even got it now to where you know, if you're creating a custom prompt within the AI assistant, you have this custom field here to where you can rename as
Okay.
well.
Oh,
But
you need to reshare because I stopped
oh,
sharing.
there we go. All right, here we are. Can you guys see this?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, under integration, CRM custom fields, what I was referring to was this custom field here. So if you created a custom prompt in the AI assistant, and you've labeled it under the custom label, so you haven't put it under anything else, you can change that field name here before it's sent over to GHL. But if you ever had to, for example, the reason why we did this is some people were running into issues where in GHL they already had a field name Instagram underscore URL, so the data wasn't being sent over. So what
Oh,
this gives you the opportunity is to not only troubleshoot that, but if you've already got something in a snapshot or something
okay.
that you have naming conventions that you're used to, now you can update that here in these custom fields and make everything coherent and the
Right.
same. So yeah, that's how that works. Did you have any other questions on that, or is it just wanting to
No, I
know?
think I was just double checking how it all works because I know if you find a particular lead and then Peter Smith in your intro and it grabs that and then I know that in the funnel builder under automations there's an intro by AI and it'll pull that specific one based on say your Autopilot campaign or something like that. So I was just trying to understand,
Yeah,
is this how it's all mapping?
yeah, that's how it's mapping.
Yeah.
So if you were to take that and put it in an email, right, and say, hey, contact first name, and then putting that as the next line of your email. So maybe it's like um, the first line, the intro by AI, using that
Yep.
custom field in your email, then that information that's been generated there will be pulled into that email and automatically added for you.
Yeah, nice. Got it. Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Rory. All right,
Thank you.
Stacey, are you going to come on camera? We love your happy smile. There she is. You are muted.
Oh,
Ta-da!
ta-da. Okay, so also what I've noticed lately too, and I know you guys are updating a lot of things, but from end user standpoint too, it's like I'm getting a lot of like LinkedIn stuff, but I'm not getting so much of like any of the other social presence. Okay. So I don't know if you can test that and see sort of what's happening. And I know there's a migration over to that sort of workflow thing, but that is what I'm kind of experiencing.
Do you know what she's talking about, Carl?
I don't. I was gonna ask, so when you say experiencing more LinkedIn, are you just saying it's not finding as many Facebook or Instagram profiles,
Correct.
or?
Correct. I'm not getting like any like Zippo, which is unusual. Like if I may not get as many because maybe people don't post that, or whatever, and it's not making the connection, but to not get any, it just seems a little wonky.
Got it. Okay. Haven't heard that feedback yet, so we can definitely take a
Don't
look at
worry, I
that.
have you guys on speed dial. You'll hear about every single bump in the road.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we love it, Stace. So thank you.
Yep.
It's much appreciated, and we will make it happen.
All good.
All right, cool, guys. We got 4 minutes left, and if no
I
one's
got
gonna
something to share.
go for it.
One last thing to share. So in the lead spot, how you fill in the business profile information, and you've got to come up with those different fields. I made a little prompt to help me just research that real fast. So, it says company name, company website, what do you sell, who does it help, we help. And so I just plug this in and I switch out the URL and the business name, and it spits back exactly what I need to put into the business profile.
That's nice. That is cool. So, guys, for those of you who don't know what Aaron's talking about, is before a call, a demo with a person, with a prospect, we will fill out their details into the, there you go, into the business profile. Because then when it starts generating all the information, it'll generate the information about their business. And when they see it, they go, oh my God, that's amazing. Yes, that's great. And so that's the prompt that he's created there. So thank you, Aaron. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and that information is, I go to save list here real quick, and I'm doing like a summary, on somebody. It's comparing, the information in the business profile to what it finds on that person, giving you an idea of how to connect with them or work with them. So yeah, it helps to see that person's information and how it relates to their business, and yeah, it really helps on a demo.
For sure. And guys, the AI assistant is getting powered up as well. And I'll let the cat out of the bag here. We're gonna soon have browsing ability. So what does that mean? Somebody came, I was on a call with someone and they said, I want to be able to go to private equity investors and I want to find out what they're investing in, when they're investing, timelines, etc. And then I want to send them a hyper-personalized message saying, hey, Aaron, I know that you guys just acquired XYZ company. Congratulations. Just letting you know this is what we blah, 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 blah. That, the rest of the spiel. But by it being able, where does it pull that data from? It'll be able to go to their website and grab the data from there, understand the timeline, and understand the about us, and then put that into there, which it doesn't have right now. So that's going to be pretty.
When is that coming? Because I've got a meeting with a finance broker at about 10:30 today. So if I can sort of not like I just sort of dangle the carrot, say, hey, this is coming.
Yeah, give us 15 minutes. We'll have it.
It's gonna be a little late.
I can picture Walt shaking his fist like, God damn it, I told you not to.
No, it's actually coming from Anthropic, guys.
Is that the same thing as the buyer intent? Or
no, two separate things. So what we're doing this is it's coming from Anthropic. It's going to give us that capability in the back end. The intent data, I'm still working on.
I'm just dreaming.
Yeah.
I'm having fantasy.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to make it as the best experience you guys can have as possible. So we're trying not to release that too early. We're still testing that, still working on that for you guys.
I'm totally down to demo or test or guinea pig.
Okay.
Hey, literally, I've realized that on this call, like, you know as much as we do about the system. So I'm going to be sending you lots of emails like, hey, test this out.
I would love to test it. I would love to just bang on it and see like what we can do and figure it out. Yeah. And don't tell me anything.
Deal.
Okay. Because most people go in not knowing anything. So
thank you. Thanks, Aaron. Did you have a question, or were you saying bye?
I was saying me too.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, we will send it through. All right, lovely people. I've got to jump into another meeting. So thank you so much. We're always here for you. Support's always here for you. Thank you for my co-pilot, Mr. Kyle. You are absolutely amazing. Great to see all the beautiful faces here. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. See you guys. Take care.
Bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.